Hello, guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lisa here, and today I'll be talking, though on popular demand, about the pre-degree program and what you should take note as it is finally coming to an end 2023/2024. If I'm correct, I think so. I'll check my calendar later. But it is coming to an end. As it is coming to an end this year, what you should know, what you should take note, what you should expect, as the program is commencing and closing to an end. So I made an earlier video. I made a video that was last year, I think so, or early this year, I think so. I'm just trying to calculate. I made a video on the pre-degree program before, telling you what you should expect, people that are about to come into the program, the steps you should take, what you should notice, and answering a lot of questions that have been puzzling people's mind about the program. So now I'm also going to be talking about what you should expect as the program is coming to an end. Mind you, this is also part of teenagers transitioning into adult because this pre-degree program is like a means for you to get in your admission into the university. Apart from your normal post UTM, it's like a means for you to get your desired course into the university. And getting admission is part of the steps taken to better your life. So I'm just going to be talking about what you should be expecting as the pre-degree program is at its peak. All right, so we've done our jam, we've done our mid-sessional exam, we've paid our school fees. We're already at the ending of almost all the topics that we've covered, almost all the topics that we need to learn in order to get to our final exam. So, what are these few steps that you need to take in order to make sure that you're getting the admission that you want for yourself, and you won't have any complications getting admission? First of all, you need to submit your credentials on time. Our director is always hammering it in our head. Please submit your credential. But some students will they will be so lazy, or we still have unserious students. In fact, everywhere you go, we must have people that are unserious. When they say submit this thing at this particular time, they will wait until the last minute, the dying minute, or when it's already over, and then you see them begging, "Sir, please, I didn't know, sir, please, sir, please." But here, there's nothing like "sir, please." We already have a lot of extensions. And when they say submit your credentials, which are your JAM registration number, your JAM results, original results, you have to photocopy it. And whatever thing they say you should submit it at the right time to make sure that there is no complications. And even after submitting, they will be posted outside of the classroom. So you need to make sure that every detail that you give them, both from your name, from the results that they are typing, from the score that you're getting, everything posted over there is correct, because it will also be given to, it will also be hammered. It is also going to be hammered to our head that we should go over to the board and check if everything that they wrote there, which we submitted, is correct. And you see some people are still nonchalant and they won't go to check. And at the end of the day, when they're giving them admission, they won't see their name. Why? Their name is misspelled. It's not spelled correctly. Or the result that they are getting here is different from here. You see what I'm saying? So a step for you to take in order to make sure that your admission is sure during this final phase, this critical stage, is that you must make sure that you submit your credentials on time. And when it is being posted, you need to cross check if what they wrote, because humans, we make errors. You need to make sure that what they wrote is actually what you gave to them. So that is the first step for you to take when you want to make sure that your admission is sure when you're doing the pre-degree program. Another step to take to make sure that your admission is sure is for you to register for a post UTME. What did I say? Are you surprised? Did they tell you that because you're doing pre-degree, you'll not be able to write post UTME? That post UTME is optional. It is optional. Don't let anybody deceive you. They might say it's optional, but it's as critical as anything. Just the same way some people came to me and they were like, "I'm not writing JAM. I'm doing a pre-degree program already, so there's no need." I have to tell them, better go back and write that JAM, because JAM is still important. You can't get admitted anywhere without your JAM, unless maybe it's all this new university, open university, online universities. But any school you enter, you need to write JAM, and they had to write the JAM. I remember when I was registering for my post-UTME, so one guy was asking the ICT center man, shey post-UTME is optional. I'm not going to register for it. I'll save that money. The man had to tell him, better tell those your village people that are knocking on your door to go away. Oh, that you need to register for post UTME. Don't let anybody deceive you. So Polytechnic is very, very, very important. When I mean very important when it comes to pre-degree, because that is what they use to cross-check. They examine, they check, okay, which one is better, which one. They use it to compare. They compare your results, your post-term results, and your pre-degree final exam, everything compiled. They compare it. That's what helps them to give you that admission that you want. So please, the second step for you to get that admission is for you to register your post-term. I'm sorry for all this background noise. I don't know what's wrong with this. These girls, hostel girls, they like to shout. But as I was saying, the second step that you need to take is to register for your post-term. I've told you, please register for your post-term. So now the third step you need to take in order for you to assure your admission is to read your book and follow instructions. You've submitted your credentials, you've paid your school fees, you're registered for CTME, you've done everything that you know that you need to do. What is left? Read your book for both your post-CTME and your pre-degree final exam for you to pass, to ensure that you pass. Because a JAM result will not determine if you're getting admission. You might get 180 in JAM, but then your post-term will boost you up. You might get 300 in JAM, and your post-term will lag you down, or your pre-degree exam will lag you down. So you need to read your book, follow instructions, so that on that day you're set, you've written your exam, and you finally come out victorious. So now the things that you should not do in this pre-degree exam that will make things, if you do it to make things complicated for you or you never get admission at all, is you've seen your JAM results. Okay, you feel, oh, I got 280 in JAM, I got 300 in JAM. There's no need of me continuing. You don't pay school fees. You leave the program. After paying assistance fee, you don't pay school fees, you leave the program. You say, there's no need. You leave the program. That is number one mistake you're making. Number one mistake you're making is to feel nonchalant. You feel, okay, pre-degree program was supposed to be a backup for my JAM, but it's a backup for admission, but not for JAM. So some people feel, okay, once I see my JAM results, I'm no longer going to be in the pre-degree program. Even some, after paying school fees, they leave. Some will not pay school fees. The worst is when you pay, because there's this story that director told us. A boy paid school fees. He saw his JAM. Oh, I got 300 in JAM. He did not write his final exam. He wrote mid-sectional, but he did not write his final exam. At the end of the day, he didn't get admission. Like, he did not get admission at all. When they were already telling him, stay, they know this guy, you're intelligent, stay, we're going to give you admission. He said no, he wants to go through the normal procedure. His JAM score is high. And at the end of the day, he didn't get admission. And that's why most people say pre-degree program does not work, because they fail to follow the rules. You say you want to go into this program, but because you have seen JAM results, you just go out, or maybe you've seen your JAM results and you stop taking your pre-degree program serious. I can count the number of people that usually come for class. And you see during exam, you see thousands of students coming in. After somebody will come in and say, pre-degree program does not work. I did pre-degree program last year, it did not work. How will it work when you're not following instructions? When you're not being serious? You feel, oh, okay, I can be smart. I've seen my JAM results. I know what I'm doing. How? So that's the number one mistake that people make. They feel, okay, I've written JAM, they start feeling nonchalant. Because most people want to go for that pre-degree program because they are scared of JAM. After seeing their JAM results, they fall out. Or even though they are dead, it's not them that is dead. They are not serious. They are just walking up and down the school environment, becoming a nuisance. At the end, they come back, pre-degree is not working. So that's the mistake that you can make in this program. Second mistake, I said earlier, is for you not submitting your credentials on time. Okay, when you submit it, they post it. You are not checking if it's correct or not. You're just doing your things anyhow. Submit this on time, you will not submit. Pay this, you will not pay. Attend class, you will not attend. Bring out, because you need notes to read. You don't have notes. You feel it's in university, nobody will do anything. Admission is coming. And it is then that they will start looking for admission officers, lecturers. Please help me with my admission. Please help me with my admission. They will chop your 300,000. They will chop your 100. They will chop your 200,000. At the end, you don't see admission. Okay, you see admission. They will give you rubbish course that does not even have head or have name or even have meaning. They will give you rubbish course at the end after paying thousands of nairas for what you would have just cooled your head to go through. That is another second mistake people make. Paying people don't ever pay anybody for admission. Don't. As far as you're doing this pre-degree program, even though you're not doing pre-degree program, don't ever pay anybody for that. Is the first mistake you make. Once you start paying people paying people for admission, you're already making mistake. You're already making things complicated. You're making admission. You're already making admission complicated. Just once you go through the following guidelines, this is a pretty good program. They ensure that everyone gets admission. Just follow the rules. Follow the rules and you're okay. Pay your school fees, you're okay. Read your book, you're okay. Don't do anything else. Just follow the guidelines and your admission is waiting for you. But some people will not agree. They will want to do bada bada bada. Busybody, busybody, busybody. They know too much than the people, than the authorities are telling us to follow the rules. Now at the end, they'll come out and say Predegree does not work. They also did not give me admission. So that is what you just need to know now, as the pre-degree program is about to come to a close for this year till next year. As we all know, new section is coming November period. They will have admitted new people into the school. So I think that is all I have. If you have any other questions for me, please drop it on the comment below and I'll answer everything. If you want me to do any video on whatever that is going on around in Delsu as a whole, both the pre-degree program, I'll still be, as time is going on, I'll still be dropping more videos, both on the post-TME, both on the admission and all. So anyway, thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.